Italy needs no advertising, no PR, no marketing. But if it did, Ye would have done an amazing job of doing so, all free of cost for Italy. And he has done an amazing job, in my opinion, of doing so for Italy. Italy has been welcoming Ye over the years. It is like Ye's second home. They didn't want Jeff Bezos and his extravagant wedding there, but like hell, they love Kanye. Even though the media we saw, the Daily Fail created quite a few mischief, lies, false narrative around Ye's name when he was there back in 2023 with his wife, biancacensori. And they convinced the internet that Ye has been banned from Italy. Bianca was gonna get locked up. Bianca was gonna get charged. The chicken's outside, right? They confirmed that. All the nonsense that the Daily Fail has been promoting about Ye over the years, it has failed. And now, this time around, oh my God, they are trying to do the same thing to Ye because, as you guys know, Ye has been banned after he was scheduled to headline the Wireless Festival in the United Kingdom. He was banned from entering the UK because we know the community that is rallying their efforts to ban him. And now that Ye is getting entry to a few other places and he's scheduled to headline a few other festivals, now they're coming together to say they want Ye to be banned from entering Italy because he has a upcoming appearance there where he is to headline the Elwood Festival in Reggio Emilia on July 18th. And they're saying that people are concerned and people don't want him there. There are calls for the plug to be pulled on his performance from the city's Jewish community politicians and anti-fascist organization. So what they're saying is that the VP of the European Parliament and Italian Democrat Pina Picerno wants the nation's government to block Kanye from headlining the same way the UK and France did. And they're saying that this is all across Italy where it's being reported, but it's not true. They have been very good at telling lies on Ye when it comes to Italy, and now we're seeing the same thing. Now, make no mistakes. I'm not saying that they're not rallying their efforts together to ban him. I'm saying what they're saying about the citizens wanting Ye to be banned, it's not true. It is something that they have done over the years. They wanted Ye to be barred from entering Italy. They told lies that Bianca would be fined. They told lies that Bianca would be jailed. And they were never ever successful. So now that Ye is scheduled to headline this concert in Italy, which is said from July 18 to 26. Can you imagine? From July 18 to 26, that is 8 days. No, they're saying that after Ye's anti-Semitic rant and everything that he did, he should not be allowed to enter Italy. But you know why Italy is not going to ban Ye, in my opinion? This is my opinion, right? Ye, as a celebrity, he has been visiting Italy for decades. He got married there when he was getting married to Kim. After he got married to Kim, they would take their vacation there, quite a few trips. And he has done quite a few projects in Italy with quite a few fashion houses. He has gifted to quite a few organizations there, so they know the goodness of Ye. So it's gonna be it is easier for them to cancel Ye in the US than it is for them to cancel Ye in Italy, because he has made his mark there so much in such a good way. And knowing that Italy is not his home, but it's like his home. It is his second home next to Japan, right? We know there are two places that are Ye's go-to places, and that's Italy and Japan. So it's going to be one humongous task for them to ban Ye. And I honestly don't think it's going to work, because the guy has always been there. He created his Vultures album there. He got married there. He has so much history with that country. And that is not something that you can easily take away from someone overnight, because you refuse to give someone grace, because Ye is doing everything that he's supposed to do, whether they want to like it or they want to hate it. He's putting in the legwork, honey. He's not giving anyone the opportunity to say, you know what? This guy, he's only acting as though he's sorry, but what has he done to prove that he's truly sorry? We've seen Ye visiting the Jewish Center most recently. Before that, he met with rabbis. But as I've said to you guys, no matter what he does, it's never going to be enough for some of these people. But I believe it will be enough to get him through some doors. Now, what they're saying is that this Italian Democrat, Pina Perserno, reportedly told La Gazzetta di Reggio the United Kingdom denied the visa. France effectively prevented the Marseille concert. Italy, meanwhile, is just staying idle with 68,000 tickets sold, as if nothing had happened. But Italy's saying, listen, honey, everyone's got to take care of their home. We need this money, because all these massive countries that the world wants look up to, they are going broke. The world is faced with economical crisis, and Israel and America bombing Iran is definitely not making it easier for any country at this point in time. As a matter of fact, they're making things harder. And when people are looking at how one group of people talks about morals and values, and they fail to replicate, they fail to practice what they're pushing and what they're preaching, people are going to look at you as they're doing now and say, y'all are a bunch of hypocrites, because look, weren't you over there bombing babies? Weren't you over there bombing innocent women and kids? So how is it that you were over there bombing babies? We saw that video that I think it was the Taiwan government released of you killing innocent kids in cold blood. We saw the clips. You killing soldiers in cold blood. You killing doctors and journalists in cold blood over there. You did that, right? Because we all saw the clip on social media, but you want us to block Ye because of something he said, while you're not paying attention to what you did. What you did has caused more harm than what Ye has said. Now, make no mistakes, I'm not saying that words cannot hurt just the same, but my point is what everyone is looking at this time. People are looking at the economical boost that they can get from this show. People are looking at their citizens and saying, we are not going to deprive our citizens of social enrichment, especially for someone who has apologized, seeking grace, and y'all are God's people. Where's your forgiveness? Where's the love? Where did it go? What happened to it, right? So as such, they're not gonna ban Ye in my estimation. Now, as I've said, Ye is set to play at the RCF Arena, which has a capacity of 103,000 people, and so far, he has sold 68,000 tickets. I never even knew that he was going to perform in Italy, and I know that now that the information is out there, those tickets are gone, honey. They are gone, right? Now they're saying, according to Variety, which is Variety magazine, Organizers says this would be one of Ye's biggest crowd ever. Remember, the rapper's concert have been crumbling due to backlash over his past anti-Semitism and blatant pro-Nazi rhetoric. He announced last week that he'd be postponing his show in Marseille, and London's Wireless Festival was cancelled altogether for catching so much heat. As of right now, his tour website still includes the Elwood Festival gig, as well as the upcoming performances in India, Turkey, the Netherlands, Spain, and Portugal. Now, guys, I don't think that some of these places are gonna cancel Ye. I cannot see Italy canceling Ye. I think Italy is just gonna remain silent. None of the diplomats are gonna come out to speak because they want people to get jobs. Do you have any idea how many jobs this is going to create for their citizens in a short space of time? No one is going to want to take that away from their people. It's not as though Ye is out here saying he's sorry, but not proving like he's sorry. He's, walking the talk. So as such, I really don't expect any cancellation here. But let me know what you guys think, right? Do you think Italy, above all places, are gonna cancel Ye? Leave your comment below. We're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.